Peace. Happy Friday. And welcome to Dictation. Man. So, I don't even know what to say. I just got through texting a friend of mine. I think they're a friend of mine. I hope, So, I said, peace. They said, peace. Question. Even though Donald Trump got acquitted, do you think he's wrong at all? Do I think he's wrong at all? So, I go on to explain based on the articles of impeachment. Obstruction of Congress, and what was the other one? Abuse of power. I go on to say how abuse of power is a very, very vague description. How did he abuse his power? Did he have an intern perform fellatio in the Oval Office? Did he send drone strikes to murder Americans overseas without trial? No. They didn't specify what his abuse of power was. They just said abuse of power. And you're supposed to, and for all the people that don't like Donald Trump, yeah, he's mean and bad and grabs women by the whoop and he calls them pigs and horse faces and dogs. Now, as far as obstructing Congress, what is Congress? You have the House of Representatives, and the Senate. They together make up the Congress. 535 members, 435 in the House, 100 in the Senate, 535 Congress. To obstruct Congress, you have to obstruct the House and the Senate. He only obstructed the House. That's not Congress, that's the House. Charge him with obstructing the House. I could have beaten those my senior year in high school at a mock trial. So anyway, I explained those things to my friend, and they were like, but Trump lies. And I'm like, okay, Barack Obama lies. George W. Bush lies. Bill Clinton lies. George H.W. Bush lies. Ronald Reagan lies. She says, well, Trump's lies are the worst. And I'm like, well, what makes Trump's lies any worse than their lies? So I started to see a pattern that all this person is concerned about is Donald Trump's lies. Well, how do we know that he grabs women by the whoop-wop? No woman came forward and said, my name is Sally and Donald Trump grabbed me by the whoop-wop. Nobody said that. Donald Trump said that. But he lies. Yet everybody believed him. See, that's the problem. Is however you see Donald Trump is how he is. If you hate him, he's a bad guy. If you like him, he's great. So how do you feel about him? Forget what he does, right? Forget that he started the First Step Act that got thousands of incarcerated black and brown people that were doing time for nonviolent drug offenses out of the penitentiary when they were looking at football numbers. Forget that. Forget that he increased the government spending at HBCUs by 14%. You know what HBCUs are? Historically black colleges and universities, such as Howard University, Grambling University, Tuskegee. Come on now. See? But they don't tell you these things. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you these things. Forget about, because see, Donald Trump's a racist, right? There was a boxer by the name of Jack Johnson. He would fight in 120 round bouts. That's how tough this man was. Couldn't nobody beat him. If there was organized boxing the way it is now, he'd be the greatest of all time, Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson slept with white women. The government didn't like that back then. Jack Johnson was a criminal for sleeping with white women. Donald J. Trump, the racist, pardoned him. Barack Obama could have. And see, this is the thing. This is the thing. A lot of people, it's like after Barack Obama, what can we do? I guess we can't go back to a white president, right? But no matter who the president was going to be, after Barack Obama, it was going to be a white person. A white man or a white woman. We're used to white men. We know how white men operate. We can negotiate with white men. I don't know if we can negotiate with white women. Have you negotiated with a white woman? I've negotiated plenty with white men and gotten pretty fair deals. I'm negotiating with a white woman right now. And I haven't seen my daughter in 6 months. Had to take her to court. Another story. Anyway, my point is that you can even state facts about what President Trump has done, and all people will bring up is the facts of what he said. You know, but who's died? Donald Trump lies. Okay, fine. You know, when it was report card day, and my mama knew it was report card day, I lied. So I guess I'm as bad as Donald Trump. Condemn all fourth graders. Anyway, that's all I got to say today, y'all. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. Do a couple push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Let's get active out there, fellas. Physical. And if you don't like what I got to say, open your mouth and let me know how this dictate. Peace.